Let's give it up for Dan Farley, everybody.
Yeah!
Hi, everybody. What's crack-a-lackin'?
Before I start my set tonight, guys, I want to congratulate Whitney Houston on 7 months of sobriety.
Yeah!
She did it, guys. Good for her. I also, that reminds me of a joke. Why can't Michael Jackson go to a preschool? Because he's fucking dead. Two bears walk into a bar. 13 people are killed. There's a bear, you better hope there's a back door. How do you make a clown stop laughing? You hit him in the face with an axe. He'll shut the fuck up. Enough of those great jokes. I've been trying to make a lot of changes, guys. A lot of changes in my life. Like, I had to, man. I had to. One thing I've been doing, I've been working out a lot recently. I know it shows. But I've been working out a lot recently. Yeah, thank you. It's like today I ran 3 miles. And I got away with the TV. It was great. Cops ain't catching me, baby. No way. I've also, another big change that I've done is, I've actually been really environmental. I've been very environmentally conscious, which is really cool. I've been going green. So much so that in the past 6 months I haven't driven a car, which is cool. Well, that's not really environmentally conscious. It's more of a DUI. But either way, I'm not driving. And I think that should count. Yeah, I've been driving a car. I actually started riding a horse. I mean, it's great. And I'm not talking about just on the weekends. I'm talking about everyday stuff, like the bank, the grocery store, whatever. He's pretty cool. I named him Flipper. He lives in my garage. And I don't know if I'm feeding that thing properly, but that horse loves White Castle. Loves it. Sure, it's a mess to clean up, but my grass has never been greener. It's also pretty fun rolling up to the bar riding a horse. It's like you're living your own fucking Western. You tie him to the meter, you walk up to the bartender, hey, I noticed you don't have a horse trough outside. Let me get 600 waters. Those are free, right? I've also made a big change too, guys. I started going to church every week. Yeah. Not for spiritual reasons, just because it gives me a place to drink on Sunday mornings. You know, other than my toilet. It's pretty great. I bring a bottle of Jack and an Egg McMuffin and wait for football to start. It's pretty fun. And it's very convenient, too, because whatever I spend on the whiskey and the breakfast, I just take out of the collection plate. Because God doesn't need help with his finances. But I do. It was awkward on Sunday, too, because Flipper came with me. And right in the middle of the homily, he took a fat White Castle shit. Right in the middle of church. Try explaining that to a deacon. Sorry, it's my horse. Loves White Castle. It's the onions. That's just when you think a joke can't get any weirder, that fictitious horse shows up again. I had to start making some changes, man, because I get so angry at such random shit. Like, so really angry. Like, and let's be honest, okay? I'm a human, relatively young, white male living in the northeast of America during the greatest technological boom in the history of mankind. There is no reason on earth that I should be angry at anything. I hit the fucking genetic lottery, everybody. But let me tell you, I'm gonna break it down for you. There fucking is stuff that bothers me, okay? Like, on Facebook, when you create an event, now it doesn't matter what the event is. It could be anything, like, oh, Jeannie's getting married, or Jenna's getting her cunt tightened. It doesn't matter. But when I create an event, I automatically invite every single person on my friends list. Now, there is no way I expect those 14, 15 people to show up. But I invite them anyway. But then I get that notification, like, oh, Shannon has declined your invitation. Oh, yeah? Well, fuck you, Shannon! Fucking too good for my shit. You getting your cunt tight that day, too? How dare you? And keep in mind, I haven't talked to Shannon in 12 goddamn years. And she's the last person I would expect to show up at this thing. But guess what? Fuck Shannon anyway! How dare she? Bunch of bullshit. Another one that I did. When I'm at the crosswalk, waiting for the light to change so I can cross the street, you know, so I'm not killed. And someone goes up next to me and keeps pushing that button. You know that button just... like it's doing anything! I don't even think it's connected to anything. What are you, a fucking hamster? Oh, what would I do without you, sir? Oh, I know. I'd be right here waiting for the light to change. At least when I just shove him off the curb into traffic. Another one when I go to the ATM and I take money out. And I'm sitting there counting the money to make sure the machine didn't fuck up. I'm sitting there counting it and maybe it fucked up in a good way. Maybe there's 100 instead of 20. And the machine starts beeping at me. Beep, beep, beep. Do you need more time? No, I'm fucking stupid, according to this machine. Fuck you, machine. I don't like your tone. Maybe I'll take my $39.16 over to TD Bank. How do you like that? Oh, that's right. You don't know what an apple is because you're a fucking robot. You want to ask stupid questions? I got a question for you. Why are there Braille numbers on a drive-through ATM? You don't need that. Oh, I'm sorry. Beep, beep, beep. Do you need more goddamn time? And another one. I was at a party on Saturday, and the people hosting the party were drinking 40s. What year is this? Did I wander into a time warp? Are we still listening to The Chronic every day? And yes, I still am. Haven't stopped. Honestly, who drinks 40s anymore? Is this the video for Ain't Nothing But a G Thing? Are you fucking kidding me? Whoever's drinking 40s, that must mean you love 20 ounces of ice-cold, shitty malt liquor and 20 ounces of piss-warm garbage. Yeah. Yeah. Grow up and get a six-pack like a fucking adult. Are you kidding me? Well, it's only $3. The $3 for a reason. You don't hear me discussing the culinary qualities of the dollar menu, do you? Bunch of bullshit. I can't do it. I can't do this anymore, guys. I get so angry. Obviously. I get so angry at this stuff. And life's too short. Like, you guys hear Neil Armstrong died? I know, I was shocked too, because I thought he died like 30 years ago. What the hell has he been doing? And again, I can't blame him. Like, if you were the first man on the moon, everything you did would pale in comparison. Everything. In fact, if I were Neil Armstrong, every sentence I said would end with, yeah, well, fuck you, I've been on the moon. Good luck with your master's degree. But I think, personally, since he was the first man to walk on the moon, I think he should be the first man buried on the moon. Do it. Get Buzz Aldrin to do it. He'll love that shit. You know he's still bitter about being the second man on the moon. He'll be digging that grave and be like, oh. 3 seconds earlier, I would have been the first man. Now I gotta be on Dancing with the Stars just to stay fucking relevant. That was one thing I always wanted to do when I was a kid. I always wanted to be an astronaut. Until I realized that you have to do everything right and get perfect grades for your entire life. So that means mathematically I was eliminated by like the second day of kindergarten. While they were all on the playground, I was smoking weed. Just wanted to get high and do some finger painting. But even if I could now, if someone like came up to me now and be like, oh, you could be an astronaut. Pass. I don't want to do that. Like, think about it, guys. I mean, I'm sure space is like any other place. For the first day and a half, it's probably pretty fun. Then after that, you probably just want to piss normally. Plus the food sucks. How do you sleep in space? Just floating there, bumping into shit? You have one nightmare, you'll kill everyone on board. Look up! I don't want to do that. Plus everything that I really like is already here on Earth. Like, call me crazy. Air. Love that stuff. Watch this. Can't do that in space. Water, that's another good one. And what do you do after you finish working in space? More work, because there's nothing else to do. There are no bars in space. You can't do shit. I don't want to do that. Another one I don't want to do, I would never want to be the President of the United States. There, I said it. Yeah, I would never want to do that. That's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of pressure. Think of how shitty you are at your job. Now imagine everyone in life, in the country, depending on it. And watching you the whole time. I don't want that shit. Like, anything you do is wrong. Everything you do. If you're anti-abortion, that means you're a Jesus freak. If you're for abortion, that means you're a baby killer. If you're anti-gay marriage, it means you're a homophobe. If you're for gay marriage, it means you're a faggot. You can't win. And that's just the small stuff. I'm not even talking about the whirlwind of shit that you have to deal with on a daily basis that the rest of us don't even know about because we can't handle it. Like, look at that kind of pressure takes its toll. Look at Barack Obama 4 years ago. He was young, vibrant, full of life and energy. Look at him now. He looks like shit. His face is all drawn, there's bags under his eyes, his skin's all crackly. He looks like a substitute gym teacher with a drinking problem. Every interview and press conference is always leaning on shit like, what are you talking about, gay marriage? I just got off the phone with China, who wants to nuke Seattle for some reason. I haven't slept in 5 goddamn days. And right now, behind this curtain right now, is a fucking alien. And you guys are still talking about maggots getting married. Who gives a shit? I wouldn't want to do that. I'll tell you what, though, I wouldn't mind if my brother, like if I was related to a president, like if my brother was the president, that would be pretty fucking sweet. That's my brother. But if he was the president, like that'd be pretty fucking sweet. Because you know the president can give out as many pardons as he wants, right? So that means for 4 years, I would not give a fuck. My life would literally be Grand Theft Auto. Be walking down the street with a rocket launcher and shit. Taking down helicopters. Getting into shootout fights like Scarface with the cops. And do you think I'd ever pay for a hooker again? Spoiler alert, no. I'll just kill her and move on. And I get arrested every single day, guys. Every day I get arrested. But as soon as I was allowed to use the phone, I'll let you guess who I'm going to call. That guy right there. Hey, President brother. Let me get another pardon, bro. That's my political humor. It's pretty good. No. I'll leave you guys with this. You guys ever gone hunting? So my friends have been trying to get me to go hunting, and I'm not fucking going. Because to me, there's a fine line between hunting and just getting drunk in a tree. And one of those, I don't gotta get up early for. But I remember once I went hunting with my dad, and I was like 6 or something like that. He said we were going bear hunting. So we get there, and we're hunting the bears, and I got the bear in my sights, and I looked at my dad, I'm like, I don't really want to do this. I really don't want to kill the bear. And my dad says, oh, that's fine. Good, we'll go home, and on the way home, we'll get you a dress and change your name to Danielle, because you're acting like a little fucking girl. Squeeze the goddamn trigger. But he didn't understand. I wasn't acting like a girl. It's just like, I didn't want those other people at the zoo to be staring at me. Well, he said it was a zoo. I don't remember it looking like a zoo. I remember it looking more like a warehouse. And I thought it was weird. Now he kept saying the bear owed him money. And he was tying the bear to a chair. And I thought it was weird we were hunting bears with pistols. And then the bear kept yelling, no, please don't. I guess it was a really smart bear. But I shot him anyway. And my dad immediately was like, well, now you can't rat on your old man because I got one up on you. Whatever the hell that meant. I don't know. Who remembers those things, though? I mean, I was 6 years old, and we were so fucking drunk. All right, guys, let's bring Joe back up here. I'm Dan Farley.
Yeah!
Give it up for Dan, everybody. Give it up. Dan will be appearing
airing on Nickelodeon next week. Right after SpongeBob. I want to clear something up, Dan. The chances of your brother being president, and I know your brother, is the same chances of him getting a neck.
You don't know that brother, right there.
Well, that brother's different.
That's right.
He's like a dirty Q-tip. It's a little different. This brother here, though, I see him all the time. This brother, right? Yeah, this is the brother. He's got no neck. He's all just head and shoulders. And it's also a big cock.
You go to hell. You go.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. No need to show me, all right? I'm going to teach him. Keep it to yourself. Black guy's like, no. Ain't no big, that ain't no big. He's Irish. Black guy's like, I'll whip that shit over my shoulder. Good to know you have a big cock. You guys ready for some more show?
Yeah.
I want you to be very, very nice to this next guy. This is the first time. First time he's on stage, all right? Served our troops. Let's give it up for Rico, everybody. Give it up.
Yeah.